Thank you for joining me in this tutorial. In this tutorial, we are going to learn how to calculate the total and average of numbers in Python using functions. And for our case, we are going to ask the user to provide us with 4 numbers. So we can have the 4 numbers. We can start by creating the 4 numbers. So our first number will be number 1, which the user will provide to us, and because by default the input by the user will be a string, so we need to convert it into an integer. That is what we are doing here. So input enter the first number, and because we are interested in 4 numbers, we can simply copy paste this line of code 3 more times, like that. So our second number will be num2, and we are going to ask the user to enter the second number. The third number will be num3, and we are going to ask the user to provide the third number, and the fourth one will be num4, and we are going to ask the user to provide us with the 4th number. After the user provides us with the number, then we need to define a function that will calculate the total of the 4 numbers. So we use the keyword def total. Our function is going to be called total, and we are going to return the total of the 4 numbers. So we are going to add the 4 numbers num1 plus num2 plus num3 plus num4. So that's the total. That will be our total. And because for the function to run, we need to call it. So we need to call it total. And because we want to use the total in the next line of code, we can store the value of this function in a variable k. So k equals total. Then we want to print the output. Print the total of the 4 numbers is. The total of the 4 numbers is. So it is going to be k, the variable that we have created. So we can learn this part of the program to make sure that it is running without errors by simply hitting the run button, and the output should be out in a few seconds. It is taking a bit of time. If yours is taking long like mine, let me know in the comments section below. So here it is, and it is generating the output. It has done it. So we can enter the first number. The first number in our case may be 2. Our second one may be 3. Our third one may be 4. And our fourth one maybe can be 5. Let's have a 5. So the first part of the program is learning without generating errors, and that we have found the total of the 4 numbers is 14. So let's now proceed to the second part of the function of the program, that is which is concerned with finding the average. Like in the previous part of the program, we are going to use the keyword def to create the function, and our function in this case is going to be called average. Then we are going to return because the two functions, because the two parts of the program are related, let's just return total. Let's just return total, because to find the average of numbers, we have to divide the total by the four numbers. In our case, we can return total divided by 4. So that's what the second part of the program is going to return to us. Then we can call the function, so that average. And because we want to use, once again, we want to use this part of the function in the next line of code, we can store this value in a variable like m. In this case, we are not much concerned about the name of our variables, because the program is just a small one and we want to print the output. So we can print the output in our case here. The average of the 4 numbers is, we call the variable m that we have created here, and the program should run without errors. But because we want to separate the first part of the program with the second one from the second one, let's print something here to separate them. We can insert a few of those symbols. So let's learn the program to see what it generates for us. So here it is, and it is asking us to provide the first number. The first number is 5. Our second number is 8. Our third one is 3, and our fourth one is 8 once again. So the total, the program has learned without errors, and the total of the 4 numbers is 24, and the average of the 4 numbers is 6. So that's how we will find or simply calculate the total of numbers and their average using functions in Python program. Thank you for watching, and please remember to like the video if it is providing value to you, and also remember to subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching.